All right, good morning, everyone. It is 11 o'clock. We're going to start the morning briefing right now. My name is Harry Thomas. I'm a meteorologist here at the National Weather Service in Wakefield. So for today, we're going to see some clear skies for today. Clouds are going to be increasing through the afternoon and into the evening hours for tonight. Rain showers are going to start later this evening and lasting through Friday night as a low pressure system moves just to the north. Then we could expect fair weather this weekend. Temperatures then will warm up Monday ahead of another dry cold front moving through Tuesday. Then we're looking at seasonable temperatures making their way back into our area by the middle of next week. Winds on the marine side are expected to increase ahead of the cold front Friday. Small crafts have been issued for the coastal waters Friday into Saturday. Then we could be looking at benign marine conditions through the weekend and lasting through the middle of next week. So we have a weather system, low pressure system that's going to make its way just to the north of us. We're going to see wet weather Friday that will give way to dry and seasonable weather through the weekend. Then we're going to see temperatures warming up above normal again as high pressure moves into the south of the area. And our real next other chance of rain after this one this weekend is not going to come until late of middle next week. Well, seeing that ABC 1 2 3 saw a chat in there that guys can't hear my audio. Okay, so you guys can't hear me. I was just making sure. Thank you guys so much for that. So back to earlier, again, next best chance of rain isn't going to come until after this one this weekend into early middle of next week, excuse me. Now, how much rain could we be expecting with this system this Friday? Could really be seeing anywhere between half an inch to an inch of rain across the area, with possibly some isolated totals higher, especially to the north of the area. Overall, the entire state of Virginia could be seeing above half an inch to an inch of rain. We're looking at higher totals across the eastern shore of Maryland and parts of Virginia as well. Going to time out this system for you using DESI, using the HREF, one of the higher end high-res models blend of it. So we could see some early showers beginning late this evening and into tonight, ahead of with a warm front moving through the area. And then we're really going to see some bulk of the rain showers staying to the north of our area for much of Friday. And then we're going to see that cold front move on through. And that's when we're going to see some heavier rain showers moving through the area. Everything is going to stay as rain. We're not looking at any wintry precipitation at all. Temperatures are going to be way above normal for tomorrow. And then that cold front in that system moves off and then will dry off through the weekend. So we could be seeing some high winds as well ahead of the cold front in Friday as well. Strong south to southwest wind gusts are expected across the south and eastern shore ahead of the cold front Friday. Could be seeing anywhere between 25 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts across the south, and then 25 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts across portions of the Maryland eastern shore as well. But then by Friday night, winds are expected to decrease as a low pressure system tracks to the north of the region. By Friday evening, again, the winds will begin to decrease. So looking at regional forecast summary for just temperature wise, going to be around seasonable, a little bit above seasonable for today. Temperatures even into the upper 50s in the places to the south, 40s across portions of the Maryland eastern shore and further to the north. But Friday, we could be seeing our first round of 70s, especially across portions of the south for Friday. Then we're going to see between upper 50s to middle 60s elsewhere. And then we'll be seasonable Saturday and Sunday, temperatures into the 50s and 40s, warming back up again Monday before seasonable temperatures return Tuesday and Wednesday. You can see Friday and Saturday are going to be really our best chances of precipitation in the shorter term. And then as we get into the long term, other chances of showers do come back into the forecast by the late of middle of next week. So now switching it over to the marine side, we could see likely of 25 knot gusts across our ocean waters between a low and medium % chance, not looking at any gales or storm gusts at all, just small crafts against the waters. So with the marine threat potential, we could be seeing small crafts across the bay as well. However, typically with these southerly winds, we don't truly see the winds as much across the bay, especially since the bay is around freezing right now with very low temperatures across the bay. Better chance of actually seeing any small crafts are going to be across the ocean waters right now. But depending on how the forecast trends for later today, there could possibly be small crafts, but at the moment we only have small crafts up for our ocean waters. And then by Sunday into Monday, the risk of small crafts do decrease. As well as with this warm air coming into the area, there is the potential for marine fog as well across the Chesapeake Bay. With this warmer air coming in tonight and for tomorrow. I'm going to go back to Desi real quick with the HREF to kind of paint a little picture for you all as well. So we could start seeing some fog coming in early this morning or early tomorrow morning, across portions of the bay and coastal waters as well. And that could last for the majority of the day until those winds really start to ramp up in the early afternoon hours. We could be seeing some fog across the northern bay and northern coastal waters for tomorrow with that warmer air moving into place. Now I'm going to go back to the presentation. We could be seeing wind gusts up to 25, maybe some isolated 30 knots across the coastal waters, and we could be seeing higher wind gusts across the bay, possibly. But again, with how these systems usually tend this time of year with a strong southerly flow, we don't really get to see those heavier winds make it down to the surface as much with the colder bay temperatures, but could potentially see wind gusts up to between 20 and 25 knots across the bay and rivers. Seas will only build up to around 3 feet across the bay and 4 to 5 feet across the coastal waters as well. Again, small crafts have been issued for Friday morning into Saturday morning across the ocean waters. The winds and seas are going to be expected to rise throughout the day, Friday into Saturday, and then by Saturday morning, everything is supposed to decrease and marine conditions will become benign and last through the weekend and into portions of next week as well. This is just to kind of show you all that winds are expected to increase Friday, and then by Saturday afternoon, we'll start to see the winds decrease, and then same with the wave heights. We'll start to see them increase Friday into Saturday, and then starting to decrease by the middle of Saturday, and we don't have any threats for any marine conditions past Saturday afternoon. So turning over to the drought monitor, a D2 has been added across all of portions of the Maryland Eastern Shore and parts of the Northern Neck and the Middle Peninsula as well as a D1 drought through much of the area with D0 stretching in across Fluvanna down through Sussex County and through portions back up through Prince Edward County as well. Looking ahead to the next 6 to 10 days, we are expecting above normal temperatures are going to be favored Again, we're going to really start to see some of those temperatures, especially 70s, possibly tomorrow in the south and possibly even Monday as well. But we could be seeing above normal precipitation. Chances are favored for us. So get to see some extra rainfall, possibly, especially with this system this weekend, and then possibly another system by the late of next week and possibly even maybe the middle of next week as well. Again, just show you guys the highlights. Showers going to begin possibly late this Thursday night and lasting through Friday night. And then fair seasonable weather returns this weekend, and temperatures are expected to warm back up Monday. Ahead of a dry cold front Tuesday, with seasonable temperatures making a return by the middle of next week. We are going to see small craft advisories again for coastal waters. They are out at the moment as winds do increase ahead of the cold front Friday. And then we're going to see benign conditions across our marine waters through the weekend and as well into the portions of middle of next week. So I'm going to end